and welcome back to See You at Ring Time. Bell Time. Yeah. Took brutal week for us, rebranding and just about everything else. Basically, we had our collective childhood pass away, not too unexpectedly, though. Get old and everything, but it was just a rough week. I mean, in Ozzy's case, we kind of saw it coming for decades, but Hulk Hogan, too. But we thought it was skin cancer. No, heart would give out long before that. Anyway, getting into SummerSlam this year, I do love the stage. It's certainly a WrestleMania stage, and jumping around a little bit, though, got to give it up for Naomi, because not only with that stage, she had a WrestleMania level entrance as well on this WrestleMania level stage, and that was her dad playing. I gotta give it up. That's pretty epic. I like that. I was like, oh, who's this old jazz man up here just grinding it up? Nope, he was. He played her in. That got to be huge. Anyway, we started things off with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso against the Bronze. What do we think of this?
It was a good match. Jey Uso got his ass kicked, and we knew that the Bronze weren't going to win the match. But great showing. They make a great tag team. I'm glad that Bronson Reed is finally, being booked correctly. Tom Breakker is future world champion. Those guys are probably future tag team champions. I don't think there's a tag team in the company that could actually beat them.
Yeah.
So,
but I like what they did with Jey Uso. I like what they did with Jey Uso, though. It's just like, his storyline, and that's what I think. This whole getting bigger already. This whole John Cena thing in the last ride. I don't think this whole thing is this last year coming into December is so much for Cena as like a lot of others in the business. I mean, with Lesnar, I think, maybe at some point he just said, hey, I want in on this too. This could be my last run. Ron Killings, it's like, okay, he's just got buried already, completely underutilized, but still.
Well, why don't we go in order and then save the best for last?
Yeah.
And then
before it fizzles out again there. Yep.
Because
start with Saturday.
Yeah, so the Roman match, that was the first one.
Yep. As Mike said.
And Charlotte Flair, against the Judgment Day. And that was a decent back and forth tag match, and it's not too much to narrate there, but I wish it was better than that. But still, in the end, to no one's surprise, you got Bliss and Flair, and I'm there for their whole little whatever they got going on. I'm there for it. I mean, that could be fun too. Not as fun as Alexa Bliss in the 6, but yeah. We'll work up to that. How about that?
Well, yeah, their whole little dynamic with them being like frenemies is cute. And, that was an expected outcome as well. We knew they were going to win because Roxanne isn't really the tag champion. I mean, if I were Liv, I'd be kind of pissed. But
well, yeah, I think that's the angle they're going to have when she comes back. But
did you want to add something to the first match, Craig?
Well, basically, as Mike said, the match was good. It was a lot better than what we expected. Roman basically took a back seat to the match. He let Jey basically be the shining light. But Braun and Braun, they should be running for tag teams and have the tag team champions come to the Vision. So, that's basically, and then that gives them like 2 pairs of belts. And then if they want, they can try and have them go for the Intercontinental and United States. But as a tag team, they were actually really good. Pound for pound, they can easily run that division.
And they got speed and they got power.
I even saw a 3D. That makes Timmy happy. I even saw a 3D, so yeah.
Was that during that match? Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they there during that match or were they there during the ladder match?
They were there during the ladder match, but I don't remember seeing them during that match.
No, that was the Bronze hit that, I think. No, Reigns and Uso. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know. I just know they hit Bronson Reed. So yeah, it would have been just Reigns and Uso. They did that to Bronson Reed, the 3D in this match. But then with the amount of talent in this one, you'd expect a good tag match. But even we approve. But meanwhile, on a side note, who did do the graphics for SummerSlam? I mean, it really did suck. on just such editing point.
No.
Okay, toilet flush time. Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross
Ooh.
in a booking decision, in a questionable across the board decision. I mean, a hell of a haluva kick. Don't get me wrong, but putting Sami Zayn over in this one.
They're always pushing him over. We don't care about Sami Zayn.
No.
Look, Sami Zayn beat him the first time. I expected Karrion Kross to win this match, and he didn't. So they're going to have a third match?
No, I mean, that's it. This was supposed to be the end.
What are they doing with Karrion Kross? Like,
wasting his time.
He's not at that level that he's putting guys over yet. He's still in his prime.
Yeah, they did. I mean, he got caught up in the shuffle, right? And the whole mid card, that all the criticism is going to come on Triple H's shoulders, and we could see what he does in reacting to booking certain times. But anyway,
I mean, does he have what's his contract like? Is his contract coming up soon? I mean, he went to AEW, he'd be the fucking champion there.
Yeah, that's definitely the yeah. Well, he was in AEW for a spell, wasn't he? Cross?
No.
Okay.
He was in TNA.
But
like
I said, they put over Sami Zayn, and watching Sami Zayn is like watching cheese coagulate. I mean, we're just
watching paint dry.
Bored with the concept of worse than that. Get over. I wanted to throw something new on an old stereotype. Anyway, leaving us bored with the concept of even more Sami Zayn. It's like, okay, we don't care about him either. And where they're going with that, I don't know. They got to do something. I mean, I'm just frustrated with the laughable underutilization of Kross. Maybe someday a rational reason will come out for it, but
well, they put a bullshit match like that on the second biggest show of the year, right? And the first time it's a 2-day affair. And they didn't even have the Raw tag team belts defended? What the fuck is that?
Even the United States woman should have been defended.
Well, she defended it on SmackDown.
Doesn't matter. It should have been defended on SummerSlam.
Judgment Day didn't even get the opportunity to defend it on SmackDown because they're not on SmackDown.
Yeah, but we did have a time for the women's championship, and with this though, the statuesque outpick, because it was just where things were going, and a pleasant surprise, a prettiest moonsault ever, surprised us as Stratton retained her title. So it's like
this match was a huge surprise in that Craig and I both thought that they were going to give it to Jade Cargill, despite her inexperience and, just her. She's still green as hell in the ring. What sucks is that she had to beat Asuka to get that match, and Asuka's far superior in the ring. And then, Tiffy got to beat her. And I mean, Asuka's better than Tiffy, but it's fine. I don't care either way, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always that they came to the conclusion like, okay, Cargo's not ready. No one's really going to care if she wins. Well, you know what? Let's keep Tiffy with the belt. And that was the smart decision. But there was a lot of freaking mishaps in SummerSlam altogether. Certain points we knew was coming. This was the right decision. Like, Cargo does not deserve the belt. So
right.
She's not a wrestler. She does power moves, and that's it. So
it would be different if she had half as much energy or intent into it as the celebrities do training with some of these guys. It'd be
you know what Jade Cargill is akin to? Fucking Goldberg. That's what Jade Cargill is.
Yeah, to some degree, except just the opposite of excitement. I mean, she looks great, and I love her outfits and whatnot, and I do love what she does. But that's the thing. For me, it'd be a lot different if she put the work in. If she was working the dark shows. If she was really, just send her back to the event training center in Orlando for a month or so. I mean, just she got pushed up too soon, and it's
pushed up. She was signed straight to the main roster. She should have went to NXT.
She should have been in NXT.
But that's the thing. She's too much of a star, but now she's not that much of a star. Who knows?
Is she a star? I mean, in her own mind, maybe.
She gets no pop. No one cares.
Yeah, okay. Speaking, that's a good segue into these lines. I'm still trying to figure out why the hell is Jelly Roll here in the first place. But I will say
That
this: still
was
better than Travis. Still better than Travis Scott.
Stupid ass match.
I mean, Jelly did not back down. You got a lot of just straight up fuck Logan chants. I'm like, wow, they've been kind of cutting down on the colorful chants, but I think in Paris it's just going to be incredibly vulgar. That's what I'm guessing. But Jelly got spanked until he finally made the hot tag, and in that viral moment, Logan Paul, sunglasses, pouring his, splashing his stupid energy drink all over the place, and just that whole moment of just a super high splash through the table. And
Logan Paul is top tier talent who
he needs the
is
belt.
going to be a world champion. They can't be fucking wasting this guy on gimmick matches with terrible country singers.
But the thing is, he's a part-time wrestler. That's the issue.
Him and Drew McIntyre have good chemistry.
he did. I mean, yeah, he did.
There's another good tag team.
Like that, they can make into a tag team and still have Drew doing singles competition while Logan's away. And then when they need Logan there for a tag team match, that's easily doable. So there's ways of putting them in with the belt. Like, yeah, he had the Intercontinental, but, give him the tag team. So the question is, like, they're on SmackDown. Will they take it away from the Wyatt Six right away? Don't know.
Hope not. I doubt it. That's too early to see with the six. But with the tag team division, I mean, the tag team titles and other titles in a faction like that could possibly just come and go over time, so it might not matter.
Yeah. All right.
Getting into Punk versus Ring General.
We're already on that match.
What have they been doing to Gunther? I don't like where it's going. I don't like what
Did
they're
we
playing.
skip a match?
No, Orton and Jelly Roll.
We're missing a match. There were 6 matches. Roman, tag team, women's, Tiffy.
Fargo. No, Tiffy was next day. Oh, yeah, Tiffy, yeah. Tiffy.
Karrion Kross.
Yeah, we
No,
talked about
that's right. All right, we're on the 6th match already.
Mm-hmm.
this. I called.
Yes, you did. Not only the finish, but down to the detail. And holy crap! I mean, I'm half pissed because of what they pulled over intentionally with Seth Rollins on us. But then again, there's also that part of me. I'm like,
I think he had some procedure done on his knee, nothing major to keep him out long. I think it was probably just like a scope, or maybe he like just twisted it or something. But I think that's the only reason why he was out, because he wasn't there for what, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month?
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it was Saturday Night Main Event. So it was 3 weeks. So, yeah, he probably had something done with his knee, but nothing major to, like everybody was speculating. So that's probably what it was.
Well, I'm just saying live when he, made the decision, or I don't know if they changed the booking or if he was just selling what they were doing when he popped out his knee on the main event and he just kind of flopped into a finisher. At least he finished the match, but that's the other thing too, though. Well, I don't know if he was really hurt at that point and wanted to. I mean, like I said, part of me is kind of pissed. But
WWE's playing games right now.
I'm pissed at what they did to Gunther.
Well, it was either cashing in on Gunther or cashing in on Punk. It was
cashing in on Gunther after he just had a crazy match with Punk is one thing, but like having Punk beat Gunther
and then
having him cash in,
because they were cashing on Punk, so he had to beat him.
Who
held the belt longer, Punk or Drew McIntyre?
I was just thinking that. But remember, they had a huge fucking rivalry, those two, and Drew got cashed in on quick. I'm surprised Drew didn't come out and fuck around and help Seth Rollins.
Right.
They should have done that, but Drew was wrestling night too. So I liked how Rollins came out. Then he was walking away. Then he was standing there, and then he kicked over the fucking crutches and then it was good, man. Busted him in the head with the briefcase a few times. Like,
I gotta soften him off for that finish, because how
I
many
love
times?
It. Like, Like, this is what Cena should have done. He should have nutted Cody and hit him in the fucking head with the belt. And then, but I'm not, first of all, I don't even want to talk about the fucking Cena match. I'm so fucking pissed. Like, we'll get to that. All right, we'll get to that. I'll save it.
Yes, that's I got a question though with it. Why? But anyway, I loved it. Honestly though, because one, I was surprised. Two, I was kind of pissed, but also impressed in the whole everything with Rollins. I don't like CM Punk, so it's he beat Gunther, which is bad Triple H. But then again, CM Punk lost just briefly after good Triple H. So that's what my take on that. Getting into the next night, though, kicking off with the women's championship triple match when you get into Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and the champion Naomi.
I mean, we called that one, but like,
well,
I didn't think she was going to pin Rhea. That was the surprise.
Right. But, to no one's amusement, though, she managed to hold on to the title in a surprisingly underwhelming Triple H. And I only say that because, underwhelming because it's just what it could be. It could have been with that match. But, with this, good for Naomi. I mean, she's making a mark out of me, even. And I'm a guy who does not like to feel the glow. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, she's a good heel champion. And I noticed lately, especially with women's matches, there's been a lot of bad moves.
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah. The Cargo versus Naomi, when Cargo put the garbage can on her head and didn't get it on, and then Naomi had to put it on her head again. And then there was another match, the Becky Lynch match, where Valkyria's hand slipped down the thing and then she had to put it back in. It was like, really? It's just, there's been a lot of like sloppy matches with just people hesitating or waiting, and then they're like, like you're waiting for the move and yet you're telegraphing too early. It's just, I don't know. It's been very sloppy of late.
Those are all green mistakes too. They really
and these are veterans that are doing it.
Yeah.
Charlotte did a couple.
Yeah.
So, and I think this match also had another one where Io Sky, it was somebody, and they were waiting, and then, was it this match? There was a move. Somebody was doing something on the ropes and then fell or something like that.
Oh, there was I did not catch a major botch, but I'm sure that was in there. Trying to think of what you're referring to, but when it comes down to botches, I mean, like I say, you see Roman Reigns. Side note, almost break his goddamn neck, doing a suicide dive. Not to be outdone,
that was a fucking real bad landing, man.
He went way too far, and they didn't expect him to go that far.
Exactly, that was dangerous. So, I mean, he almost landed on his head.
That was a couple of times. It was even
that fucking hurt. Listen, that fucking hurt him more than it hurt anybody.
Well, not to be outdone, Bronson Reed says, "Hold my beer, Paul," and kind of does the same thing almost. I'm like, and he's 100 pounds heavier.
His suicide dive, he went right into the fucking table.
Yeah, that would have been me back in the day.
Yeah, these guys gotta know how to fucking take bumps and not take bumps, like.
Well, that's the thing with those guys, though. They did spend quite a bit of time just kind of, spearing each other through barricades. That's like a part of their matches now. Speaking of different or great matches, though, I'm just going to lead in with this because, okay, I should share this. So, like, okay, that one meme with Vince, right? His eyes are glowing red. You got something cool. Oh, that's even better. Then, his eyes are all glowing red and everything. He's all stoked out. Nuclear, right? Wyatt Six defending the tag team titles in a TLC match. DIY, he's happy. Motor City Machine Guns, him. Ray Phoenix and Andrade, and the Street Profits. And in here, a proper entrance footage of the Wyatt Six. And of course, when you get into a match like this, it's like, once again, though, I say underwhelming overall because it's like, okay, just saying who's in the match in this 2 tag team match. It's like Mayhem and Carnage had a baby, which was raised by chaos. I mean, that's what that match is.
There was a lot of fucking crazy ass shit going on in this. But like I said to Craig before the match, I was like, I want Wyatt Six to win. If not, I'd like to see Andrade and Rey Fenix. The other tag teams I could give a fuck about. Like the other, like 3 of them are too small. And then the Street Profits have already been up there and had the title. So, like, the craziest shit was when fucking Tommaso Ciampa was hanging on the fucking thing upside down.
Yeah. And then Fraction tried to spear him, and then he lifted his legs up and he missed.
Tommaso Ciampa was smart in that match. He didn't take any bad bumps at all. He got out of the way of that fucking table.
Not until the last part. And then he went through the double table.
Went through the double table, but they didn't break all 4 of them.
No, they missed the bottom first one.
Fucking Candice LeRae probably took one of the worst bumps when the fucking ladder broke in half. I mean, it was already, kind of cut. But there was just a lot of fucking nonsense going on in that match.
I fired Gargano's little brother. Remember that? I fired Gargano's little brother, stepbrother. Well, no, I wouldn't say stepbrother. Brother-in-law. No, that would have been his brother. Anyway, I fired a lot of RAs over time, and I fired Gargano's brother.
Okay.
I don't like Gargano.
I feel
but that division,
I fired his brother.
They're small, but they are a lot of high flyers in that division. So they do take a lot of risk and maneuvers.
Run, Pete, run! Yes.
Well, that's what I liked about with DIY and Fraxium, the machine guns. They're all that's the thing. They've always been too small, but they've always been kind of a bit of a highlight reel. I always liked their work previously, but
look, man. My favorite tag team of all time is the Road Warriors, all right? Like, I'm not down with these little guys.
Yeah, exactly. For me, it was still Axe and Smash. Getting a little bit older there. Well, no. A little bit, I don't know.
No, Demolition was great, too.
How about the Twin Towers?
Yeah, Hall of Famers, one and all. Now, getting it, okay, why don't we do just hardcore? We're getting into Lynch and Valkyria. No countouts, no DQ. And that's what they did with match. And, I mean, with this, though, I liked it. We've seen women do hardcore. In some cases, really hardcore. And, it's a lot of fun and nasty innovation in this match, and I think they did it well until Bayley got involved. And we were kind of delightfully wrong in our predictions as Becky went out and kept the title, and Lyra cannot challenge Becky again.
Good.
So I was surprised by that finish, too.
Good. Go to the back of the line, bitch.
Yeah.
So who's challenging Becky? Is it Valkyrie? No, Valkyrie's going for a championship belt.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Who's
Valkyria?
Is she on SmackDown or Raw?
I think SmackDown.
So she's going against Tiffy.
At some point.
Becky's on SmackDown?
Becky's on Raw, but she's Intercontinental. She's not championship.
Right.
Naomi and Tiffy.
Okay, no, they're on Raw then. Or what? Sheesh, that's a good question.
Is Valkyrie on Raw or is she on SmackDown?
She's probably on Raw if she's wrestling for the Intercontinental.
No, she's not wrestling for the Intercontinental. She's got a championship match because she won the Battle Royal.
No, that's you know what? You guys don't know how to pronounce this woman's name. Her name is Stephanie Vaquer, not Lyra Valkyria.
I didn't say Valkyria. I said Valkyrie. Sorry, I didn't say Valkyrie.
Okay, Stephanie Vaquer.
Whatever.
Okay, is from... I don't know what show she's on.
She's from Santiago, Chile.
No, she's not from Santiago, Chile. She's from another city in Chile.
Who goes to Santiago, Chile twice in 1 year? Really?
Yes, Stephanie Valkyrie is better, isn't it? Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll get into the into a no count out, no DQ match, right into a steel cage match, which did kind of end up futile. And
such a bullshit
it was
match.
kind of well put.
Come on, we knew where it was going. We knew there was going to be interference. We knew Fatu was not going to win. So Jimmy wasn't going to do anything. He tried, but he couldn't.
Well, let's go send it. He fed Mateo and the other one. These guys for dead locked them in a cage with the
Jay
Samoan werewolf.
and Roman should have come out.
Yeah,
Well,
yeet that. But out of that though, like comically though, I liked how Solo Sokoa won the match, where he just kind of like half consciously just flopped out backwards on his ass. It's like that's a
That was not a strike.
that was a strike, supposedly.
That wasn't a fucking strike.
Of course not.
Bro, it was out of the strikes. Come on.
No, it was above the strike zone.
You see Pete is DH.
Sorry, Tim.
Right?
Mike's
see
watching that game.
Vientos is playing first base.
Playing first?
Yeah, Pete is DHing the first time this season.
Sorry, Tim.
Oh, don't mind me. I was just looking ahead though, and it's just like, boy, you talk about a prodigy, and I hate to give the devil its due, especially when he's so darn young, but he's been doing it since birth basically. AJ Styles and Dominic, and yeah, I mean it was a fun comical build up, and here, oh boy,
All this Eddie Guerrero shit, blah blah blah. I mean, AJ Styles is there now to put guys over, so he put him over.
Yeah, so they can't do that with Sami Zayn. They have to do that with freaking Karrion Kross.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's like 1,000 things they could have, should have, would have done in there that would have probably been so much better off and or cheaper. But
yeah,
my whole thing is how much Dominic has really been getting over. How well he's been coming along, which is what they intended. And I did not like the boy for some time, but now it's just like between his uncle and his old man there, boy, oh boy, I like where he's going with that. But we're getting into a hardcore match, not even hardcore, different stipulations, cage matches, another step, a street fight match. Now we get into...
They should have went out in the street.
Yeah, they should have went to Newark, right, Mike?
Remember when they recorded Undertaker's last match against AJ Styles in the graveyard at WrestleMania?
Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
They should have done something like that as far as a street fight. Like they didn't have to be there. They could have recorded 3 days earlier. Actually have it in a streak. Have it like that. But we expected a Rock run-in, and did Dwayne even show up to continue the story?
No, they turned him fucking babyface, and it was like, why? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, what they did on SmackDown was such bullshit, and then just like, what the fuck, man? Like, come on. Then Craig and I right away were like, oh, he must be shooting something, so they had to cut his run short.
It's the only thing I could think of. Like, I don't understand. And then you have Brock come out. So why not have Brock come out for a championship match instead of just a fucking grudge match?
Yeah, let Brock be the babyface.
Ooh.
Like, I don't fucking understand the whole fucking logic behind this. Who the fuck is Drew? Who the fuck is Cody wrestling? There's no one there to fucking wrestle Cody right now.
Yeah, when Cody was the champion, who did he wrestle? Fucking nobody. Kevin Owens? That's bullshit.
I don't fucking understand this. Like, you have a story. You have a path of where this is going to end. And you fucking end it early. And then you bring out Brock at the end to fucking challenge him for... And the thing is, you were promoting fucking Cena for the next pay-per-view.
Yeah. Dude, during the fucking match.
Why would you fucking promote him for the next pay-per-view if he's not the fucking champion?
It's fucking terrible.
No one's going to care. Ooh, Cena showed up. Ooh, Cena's the champion. All right, is he going to keep the belt? That's the whole storyline. You fucking end it early. Why? And then you bring Brock out. The biggest storyline would have been Brock versus Cena for a title match.
Brock gave Cena the worst fucking beating I've ever seen in a match.
Exactly. So like, gonna wait for Cena to get revenge on him and keep the belt.
Right, as a heel. That is what should have happened.
I don't fucking understand why they fucked with the match. No one cares about fucking Cody winning the belt right now. You could give Cody the belt at fucking Royal Rumble again. Pissed me off.
My whole thing, you could call me an idiot now, but I've been thinking more and more. Okay, we still have, 3 or 4. We've got like 4 months.
He's not getting the belt back.
We got a third of a year. I think he probably will retire number 18.
No, he's not getting the belt back. No.
Why would they give him the belt again?
You don't think?
That's so stupid.
He
already broke the record. All right, so he broke the record, but I wanted to see him actually fulfill what he said. Retire at the end of the year with the belt, and he's the last champion of this era.
I don't
and
know
they
if
could
they.
create a new. They could create a fucking Cricket wireless belt or a fucking
Slim Jim, Nestle drumstick.
Nestle drumstick belt.
It's
Blame
just
Triple H. Triple H. That's on Triple H, bro.
yes, it is.
Well,
Just and Cole. Michael Cole is one of the major writers. Like I don't fucking understand. You want to turn him babyface? Fine. Turn him babyface. The Rock is no longer in the picture? Fine. But don't have him lose the fucking belt. Like
I
make him
mean, bro, he turned back to babyface in less than a year. Hogan was a fucking heel for fucking years.
he turned back to a babyface in one day and lost the belt.
the thing, I
Fucking lame.
love what they were going to do, but I don't know if they were initially going to do that or okay, Cena's supposed to be booed, but he's still a face. He couldn't escape it. No, as hard as he doubled down to be a heel, left the audience confused. They still wanted to see.
Well, then
Cena
they
as a
never should have
face.
done it.
Then
Yeah.
fine. Have him keep the belt and then say at the end of his reign, you know what? Thank you for everything. Here's the belt. I am leaving as undisputed champion. That's it. And then he gives up the belt at Royal Rumble to whoever wins a certain match or the Rumble itself. Have him do that. But to have him fucking lose now.
No, he doesn't give up the belt. No, he takes the belt. And whoever
No, I'm saying if they turned him
create a new
babyface.
belt.
If they turned him babyface, they could have still like it's just you had so much things you could have done and you just fuck it up. And then the topping was you bring out why Brock Lesnar comes out now? Like what's the point of this fucking match? There's no point. Ooh,
Garbage.
Cena versus
No,
Brock again.
Garbage.
They've
There's
been
no
developing,
stipulation, no title
concentrating
on
on developing the storylines to some degree, the main storylines, while just completely face planting the rest. But all of that, more and more though, all of this comes down on Triple H. Triple H is the booker. He's the one making these calls, and some of these times you could see where or why or when he made certain decisions. I mean, with that whole Goldberg fiasco, it was just Goldberg decided, oh, okay, now I'm ready. Oh, okay, now we got to clear our that. That was a mess, and
It's just fucking bullshit going on right now. Like it's just what's the point of Cena even fucking being there now? Like the whole point
Lazy
of his
booking.
final year was to have the belt for his final year. He doesn't have the belt.
Lazy booking.
yeah, exactly, Mike. Yeah, more and more. I hate to say it, but more and more, I don't know if it's lazy on Triple H's part as much as tired, burnt out for one reason or another. Maybe after
But there's
with his
not
heart thing,
much.
he doesn't want his blood pressure going too high.
There's not much thinking though. You don't have to think about it. Just okay. Who's Cena's next person up? Who's next up? Ooh, Brock Lesnar. Let's have them fight for the title at Perth or Paris, wherever it's gonna fucking be. But have it keep going. Like there's no blood. Like there was no anger going on. People wanted to see Cena leave with the belt. I think.
So
all
what
the
are they
wrestlers
going to
were
do?
fine with that.
So
Now-
if he's a face, are they setting this up where he's going to face the final boss at the end?
no, fucking Rock hasn't shown up since what? Fucking Elimination Chamber. He didn't show up at WrestleMania. He didn't show up at fucking SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's just that one time, really.
Where the fuck is The Rock? It's supposed people's champion.
But now we get into Brock Lesnar, though. And this is weird. Another thing too, where they intentionally, it's certain now. The WWE has intentionally been kind of using, I don't know, commentators, just kind of the internet online community. Anyway, I'm just my whole thing. He either needs to delegate a lot more making these decisions, or follow through, or just think. Because, like you mentioned, Craig, a lot of this stuff could and would write itself.
It did. It wrote itself. All you do is think of, okay, who's the next person up? Brock Lesnar. Okay, there's the next big pay-per-view. You want him at Clash of the Castle in Paris, or do you want him in Perth? You also have Survivor Series.
Or Survivor Series is the last big one.
Right.
Yeah.
All you have to do is think of who is the next person up. You want to give Logan Paul a shot because of what happened in the tag team match with him and Logan Paul. Fine, but there's ways of doing it without thinking too hard about this fucking thing.
Tim, this is what Craig and I were trying to figure out last night, is that who's really there? He wrestled Cody twice, Okay, he wrestled Orton. He wrestled Punk. He's going to wrestle Brock. Who else is there? I know he had a thing with the Miz, right? But I guess the Miz isn't important enough.
Well, he's busy doing the other
He
thing
has
right
his own
now.
show.
And then he had a rivalry with The Rock. Who else is there? Who else? Whoa, they're not with the company. He had a big thing against Edge, but Edge is in AEW. Who else?
That's why I think Lesnar's back too. I think to some degree it just came a point where, hey, me too. And I don't know if Triple H kind of freaked out and pulled the trigger on that, or how long this was in the works for. But Braun Breaker.
Oh wait, your boy Dave Batista. Didn't he have a thing with him back in the day?
I think.
Oh, he also had a match against Ron Killings.
What about Kurt Angle?
Oh,
Kurt
no,
Angle's not-
Angle is long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wrestling.
he's.
I mean, Angle can't wrestle anymore.
No, I maintain more biceps. I mean, yeah, he's definitely well retired now, I think.
It's just, but like, you want to develop young people, fine, but keep pushing certain people that no one fucking cares about. It's just, and then you screw up your major storyline for the whole fucking year in one fucking day.
For one, just
Like
to move things
as you
over.
said, the story writes itself. You don't have to do much. You know, you're gonna have him fight somebody else, or it's just, I just don't fucking understand it. Like, you don't have Karrion Kross fucking wrestle for like 5 months, and you finally have him wrestle, and you have him lose to Sami Zayn twice. Who no one fucking cares about, that you don't push. Kevin Owens is a better fucking wrestler. You don't push him this much.
Right.
You don't have to.
He wins as fucking Sami Zayn does. At least Kevin Owens has the belt. I guess that is one thing. I
was going to say, it'd be interesting what comes up next though, but I'm not expecting much for the next couple Raws. Is it all going to be a push for Paris?
The only thing we know for sure is Brock versus Cena. It's the only match we know from here on out, other than probably Punk is going to have a hard-on for Seth Rollins now, again.
And what happens to Gunther?
And then where's Roman going to fit in, or Gunther?
I don't know about Gunther.
Match of like,
no, now Gunther goes after Cody. That's what it should happen.
Yeah, but they fucking already had Cody.
Put a pause on that. I'm pretty sure Gunther has a role too, but I think that's like a couple weeks. But dealing with who's going to be supposedly out for some time again now, possibly a couple months, would be Roman Reigns. I mean,
and we didn't even talk about the twins yet.
What twins?
The twins.
Americano.
Did you watch Raw?
What's that?
Did you watch Raw on Monday?
Yes.
All right. There was twins, just like Schwarzenegger and DeVito. There's two Grande Americano. El Grande Americano.
Yeah.
So now you call them Los Grandes Americanos.
Los Grandes Americanos. Gracias.
Only one guy's German.
And skinny and tall.
Yeah, speaking of that boy, it's like, okay, he broke up with Tiffy for, I could only comprehend why. Maybe he's schmoozing up with Flair, but...
Wait, I just thought of somebody.
For who?
Don't you... Fucking Rusev had a thing with Cena. Don't you remember they had that flag match?
That was...
Well, because they're not doing a fucking thing with him.
Yeah, it's him versus Sheamus.
And they have him, and put the...
And then what's the deal with Aleister Black and Damian Priest? Weapon of Ron Killings.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Like, you had Black versus Killings, and then that just, like, disappeared.
I think that's going to be the title of this video. What the hell are they doing?
They're like, what can we fuck up in 1 week? How many things can we fuck up?
They fucked up the second biggest show of the year royally.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about Cena versus Brock for nothing. Like, I don't care about it. Who cares if Cena wins or not? I don't. There's nothing on the line. I don't care.
There's no stake.
That's why it was stupid to, like, bring Brock out now. You should have Brock come out, fucking take out Cody, and says, me and you next. Like,
Brock put Cody over. Didn't Cody beat Brock at SummerSlam fucking 2 years ago?
Like, I don't fucking understand. Like, there's so many things you could have done. The worst thing was to have Cena fucking lose the belt.
I think, back to that though, I kind of hit on that too though. I still think he's a face, and they kind of fell or gravitated towards being a face again.
Fuck that up.
So what? He's a face. So what?
Yeah.
Fatu was a bad guy. People still loved him. Bray Wyatt was a bad guy. People still loved him.
They're fucking...
It doesn't matter.
They're fucking up
Yeah.
Fatu too, man. Like they're fucking up his shit.
Oh, don't get me. Yeah, exactly. Well,
There's no way Fatu's getting the belt back from Solo right now because he doesn't have the numbers. Like that's the issue when you go against a certain faction. When Rollins wrestles, you know Jey Uso's coming out. You know Roman's coming out. You know CM Punk's coming out. You know Sami Zayn is coming out. There's multiple people coming out. When Fatu needed somebody, Jimmy came out. That didn't help. He had to take on 3 people. It wasn't happening. That's why I knew he wasn't fucking winning the belt back. It's just fucking sloppiness. It's like they're not
Very
practicing
sloppy.
in the ring and maneuvers. It's just getting really fucking annoying. And then Mike was telling me like AEW has like fucking 30 matches in a pay-per-view. And yet we get like 12 over 2 days.
yeah.
They would have done 12 in one pay-per-view with no problem and added like 3 dark matches.
Yeah.
And at least do like 4 hours. Like you started at 6 fucking o'clock. We were done by 10.
There was no
Not
reason
even.
for that to be 2 days.
It was done by 9:30.
No, yeah, exactly. They were definitely not 2 days. But then again, though, if they were going to do 2 days, like there's some of the title matches that we
Every
missed
single
in there.
title match should be on WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Every title match.
Yeah.
And Night of Champions. 3 pay-per-views should have every single title on the line. Night of Champions, it's in the fucking name. WrestleMania and SummerSlam, since they're 2 days, should have every fucking title on the line.
Back to square one, though. Let's face it, there's still entirely way too many titles. They need to, like, unify or just, like, eliminate some of them. Enough tournaments for new titles.
They don't have to, but you didn't have to do the fucking gimmick match. You could have had fucking Judgment Day versus whoever they were wrestling, or Julia versus fucking Vega.
Man.
Like, there's 2 title matches that could have been on that fucking day. Who cares about fucking Joey Roll wrestling and getting fucking splashed through a table by Logan Paul? Even though that was
put
fucking
Aleister
awesome.
Black and Damian Priest in a grudge match. Like,
yeah.
There's
plenty of other matches other than fucking gimmick matches.
I was going to say, put those last 2 in a street fight. That's it. You put them in any story.
Which big star wants to get their fucking ass kicked right now? They did this with Bad Bunny. They did this with fucking Logan Paul in the beginning, but he ended up being really fucking good. Joey Roll.
The issue I had with this whole TKO merger is just like, okay, with these various comedians and music stars, I mean, I guess we would say celebrities. Is this going to be a regular thing? And if it's going to be a regular thing, can we do a little bit better?
Like that I would have rather see Mr. Iguana.
Mr. Psycho Clown. Like, it's not even his fucking tongue. Why do you have a tongue in your mask? Trying to be like fucking Kiss and Gene Simmons.
Yeah,
Mr. Iguana.
I saw a little bit of that too. Yeah, good reference.
I was like, why is there a fake tongue on the mask? Like, it's not even his tongue is not even that long. Like, you don't need to have a tongue sticking out of your fucking clown mask. It's just, I just don't fucking understand.
Say, guys, we could go ahead and call it here. It's good to have things back, as you can see during the week. Check out the site sometime tomorrow. Check out the logo. I tried several different variations of, just an icon, changing the background pictures. That's why I've been kind of stuck on it too, to some degree. So I'm gonna get everything up and out for the rest of tonight, and we'll do tomorrow. But
hey, you know what, man? Rest in peace, Hulk, and rest in peace, Ozzy. You guys weren't perfect, but you fucking did it the best. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what anybody saying about Hulk Hogan, man. They don't know dick, all right?
Well, getting into this, though, that's what I want to, exactly like you said, I want to get into a whole nother video, and that's the thing, we could stay on and talk sometime, or, like I said, I almost want to do that separately, like actually make a video. But I want you, just as you pictured right there, though, Mike. I just want you, candid and everything like that, heartfelt. How you feel.
If it wasn't for Hogan, none of this shit would exist. Nothing.
We wouldn't be here, brother.
Well,
nothing. Let me tell you something, Jack.
And like I said, that doesn't matter if he was, a face or heel. Sheesh, yeah. Thinking back as a kid, anyway. Yeah, and one of the questions, like I said, with that, it's like, okay, when did you first become a fan? When did you first, get the itch? When did you first become a mark? And, we all have our stories with that. And I just want to capture us, each at a time and put it to, kind of tie it all together. And I think it'd be cool that way. With that question, with that in mind, when did you become a Hulkamaniac? When did you become a Mark? When did you become a Hulkamaniac? Move on to do the rest of it, I would think. So I was hoping to do that sometime. I was not going to do that tonight. I was going to, let you get going, unless Craig wants to stay on to do that with me, and we'll.
No, I can't. I have to go.
Yeah, I gotta go. But I do want to record a video devoted just to Hogan and Ozzy.
Aside from Friday, I'm at your disposal. Actually, including Friday, I'm at your disposal.
Well, I mean, we could go long next Sunday and just do it, and then you could edit it out and just keep it its own episode.
Especially when it's kind of it's like, okay, we got another week or so before another pay-per-view. We got
we're not going to have a lot to talk about this week except for the fallout from the shitty SummerSlam.
Exactly. So, that sounds great. That sounds good. So okay, we're on for next Sunday.
Yes,
perfect.
Sure. I might be late because I'm working.
And our thoughts and laughs will be with you or at you. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. But we could say it together. Next week we'll see you at bell time.
See you at bell time.
I love it. It's good.